class 1 to imagine
12.
10 or 12. Okay, 12th class we have in our school. Okay, and in each class, imagine I have 5 students. Okay, how do I print this two? Okay, how do I print this two? Using for loop. Okay, here the minimum value is here. I will show you. This one I am saying class. Same condition, nothing new I have took. Okay. Just I'm keeping in order. Minimum first and maximum now. Loop control enter. Maximum, minimum is 1. Maximum is 12th class. Apply. I have to clear this. System new. Apply. See. I got class 1 class. So now I don't want to concatenate. It's okay, just I'm printing class. That's it. Okay. I don't want to concatenate everything. Just I'm printing the class. See. I have class 1, class 2, class 2, still class 2. Okay. I have totally 12 classes. I'm printing. How do I print 5 students in each class? How do I print 5 students in each class? If I concatenate, how do I get 5 students? Imagine class 1 has only 3 students. Class 2 has 10 students. So in class 1, I need to print 5. Class 2, I need to print 10. How do I do it? Okay, just see. Inside for loop, I'll open one more for loop. For already I have taken here, right, pointer. Now I'm taking j as a pointer. Okay, j in 1 dot dot. Imagine I'm saying only 5 students. For loop and loop. Okay, control C. Now I'm saying here student. I'm printing student of class. Okay, roll number. Concatenate. I'm saying J. What is my expected output? See. What I got output here? Class 1, I got student 1 of class 1, roll number 1. How I am printing? See, this for loop is opening class. Inside each for loop, I'm opening another for loop. So if this loop runs once, this loop runs 5 times. Did you understand? If this loop runs for 1 time, this loop will run for 5 times. If it runs once, it will run 5 times. See here, this we call nested loops. Nested loops are loops inside a loops. Well, where we use in real time, this one. In where we use these things in a real time. Right. In real time, see, you're ordering some many things in Amazon, right? You might be ordering many things in Amazon. Hmm? Or you might be downloading your bank statement also many times. Okay. In bank statement, your name, your account number, and your branch details. Okay, all these things. How many times you can see? How many times if you download your bank statement?
Yeah.
If how many times you can see your account details? You can see your bank details. Not at each and every location. Only page. Wait, we'll go for Google Online. Okay. Sample bank statement PDF. Okay, just remove the images. You don't want them. See, this bank statement, this details. How many times you can see this above details? Name, branch details, account number, all this. So how many times you can see? Only one time I can see the above details. What are these details? What are the below details? What are these details of transactions? Okay. Imagine I have done only one transaction in that month. Do the above part will change for me? This one will change. Will this above part will change? Well, same, but this will change, right? So this we call a header part. This we call a details part. Detail part or lines. Some people detail parts we call. Okay, technically, I'm saying. So this is your outer loop. Okay, outer loop is this one. You are pulling the details only once. Outer loop. These are your transaction details. These details. These are your transaction details. Think technically, not. So once I have these details, I can print this one like this. See, if this details, whatever the branch name, account name, if I got it for every line, then it would be mess for me. So what we do, we classify our data in the form of loops, groups. Okay, this we call an outer group, this we call an inner group. So how do we write it? Using nested loops we can do it. Okay. Imagine in my school, I have a class. Okay, I am saying I have a class, and in each class I have a 5 students. So I'm printing for outer class. I took one loop. For to print each and every student, I took one more loop. Imagine I have for a class in a class. Imagine I have 3 sessions: session A, session B, and session C. Okay, in between session A, session B, session C. Imagine I have 3 sessions. Session A, B, and C. In students will be in a session or in a class. In a class or a session. You have completed your schooling, right?
Oh,
Session. In a session, the students will be. Okay. So how many loops I need now? For
we
class, I need one loop. To print session, I need one loop. To print students, I need one more loop. So I need 3 loops here. If I want to print the same, what I do? Again, I copy. Again, here, this for loop, I need to take it in session. Okay. For I in, so not for I'll take it K. Because the once I use the pointer, I cannot use the same pointer again. So just I'm taking a pointer. I in 1, 2, 3. That is ABC loop. Okay, where I need to end that loop? I need to end the loop here. Why? Because end loop. Why we are only practicing more on for loop? 99% of the cases you are using for loop only in Oracle. Okay, so just I used only one for loop here. Okay, 1, 2, 3. So in a class, this I'm again concatenating one more thing here. Okay, in a session. Okay, okay, that's it. Okay. So even if I want to print a session, copy this DBMS statement. Where do I keep this DBMS statement? Between this for loop and this for loop. If I keep it here, it will print 5 times. If I keep it here, it will print 3 times. Okay. Session. Okay. Okay. See, if this above for loop execute one time, if this run for one time, this will run for 3 times and this will run for how many times? If above loop is run for one time, if this one is completed one loop, how many times this one will complete? How many times this one will complete? If outer loop completed by one time, if it completes one time, how many times this will complete and how many times this will complete? This will be executed. If this execute one time, this will execute 3 times and this will complete 3 into 5, 15 times. This one will execute 15 times, this loop. Control enter. So I'm taking 1 to 1 only. I'm not taking more. I'm taking minimum value is 1, maximum value is 1. Then how many times that outer loop will execute? One time only, right? If outer loop only class 1 I took. Okay, if outer loop executed 1, this session 1 is on this one, this loop. K. How many times the K loop execute session 1? Session 2, session 3. 3 times it executed. And how many times this in this loop executed? See, for each session, it executed 5 times. 5 times, 5 times, 5 times. Total 15 times it executed. If I ask you the basic from just you are doing a manual work. Imagine you are doing a manual work. Okay? Okay? And you are working in a school. Principal asks you to go each and every class. Okay? And bring the head count in the class right now. Okay, you're getting the imagine you are working in a school. Okay, and principal asks you to go to every class and every session and get the head count. You took a paper. You took a paper, white paper. Okay, first where you go? First you go to the class 1, right? Then in class 1 you will go to the okay R1. Okay, you can say session 1 event. You do the head count, right? How do you do the head count? I'll do 1, comma 2, comma 3, comma 4, comma. You count everything and you'll get the count. You have completed session 1. Where do you go? You go for class 2 or session 2? Session 2. Okay. Again, you will take the count. Okay. Then you go for session 3. Again, you take the count. You are done with class 1. Next, where do you go? See, this is only loop. That's it. Again, this will repeat here. How many times you will change a class? For 3 sessions, your class will be one, same, right? 3 sessions, your class will be same on a paper. Correct only, right? For all the student in a one session, your session will be same. The same we applied here. You got it? Why I need to use 3 loops? One loop for a class, one loop for a session, one loop for a students. You're getting it right? So this is how we print sessions. Okay, this is how we'll write a loop. You got it right? What is the nested loop? You got it right? What is nested loop? So we will see one or two logics. Okay. Because right, for programming logics are hard. Okay. You can write coding however you want, but you need to know the logics, how to write a logic. Okay. Once you're familiar with the logics, programming PLSQL is nothing. Okay. So that's the reason I'm explaining you in detail. Heard of word palindrome? Hmm?
No.
Okay. See, we have a word called ma'am. If I read it from this direction to this direction or this direction to this direction, will it change? No, right? These words we call palindromes. Such types of words we call the palindromes. Okay, you got it right? So my requirement is from from programming, I need to find whether the given word is palindrome or not. How do I write a logic for it? We have seen loop, right? We have seen loop, this concatenation, all these things. You know, right? These things. Hmm? So just some copy. Nothing, right? Just all logic starts with loop only and ends with loop. Just a small changes in each logic will give you a solution. That's it. Okay. See, same I have taken. Now I don't want these variables. Will I'm taking L underscore value. Just a small anything, any value. Okay. I'm taking L underscore value. I'm passing it here. Some value, ma'am or XYZ or whatever it may be. Okay, I'm passing. I want to check whether ma'am is palindrome or not. Okay. First I'll add the logic and then I'll explain how I wrote a logic. Okay. See value. How many times I need to run a loop? What is the length of this one? So from minimum, here we don't use the minimum. I use 1 to length. Okay, length of that value. I will run the loop. Okay. So I need to compare to this value with reverse of this value. Okay. How do I do reverse? Either I can go with reverse in here or I can concatenate opposite side here, right? We have seen both here. Yesterday or day before yesterday, we have seen, see, reverse one loop. And if I don't want to use reverse, I'll concatenate the string in reverse. Okay. Yeah, either I concatenate this side, or if at all I want to concatenate other side, I'll use direct. If I want to reverse, I can use reverse, or I can concatenate this side. So in either way we can do it. Okay. So now we are concatenating this one. Okay, first I. So okay, we will concatenate it later. Okay, first just will print and see what is the values that I am getting. Okay, here we'll print and see what is the values that I am getting here. Okay, control and see. I got class 1, class 2. See why? Because I use the class. Okay, so I'm removing a class 1. Okay, I did control and I got 1, 2, 3. But what in it 1, 2, 3? What is 1, 2, 3? 1, 2, 3 is a position. You're getting it right. 1, 2, 3 is a position. It's not an value. What is the value? See, why I got only 3 loops here? Why I got only 3 values here? What is the length of ma'am? What is the length of ma'am? 3. In L value, I have ma'am. So length of ma'am is 3. That's the reason I got 1, 2,
3.
3 values. But I got the I is the position counter. Okay, but I need to know what is the value in each loop. I don't want the count of a loop. I want a value in what I am getting in that loop. See, let us tell you the example. The same example. See, this is the mango tree as we told you. We have 10 mangoes here, and I ask you to bring each mango at a time. So you went there and brought one mango. Second time you went there and brought one mango. Third time you went there and we brought one mango. Okay, got it? This is a requirement. So how do I know you went for third time or fifth time or sixth time? I'm maintaining one counter. I'm counting it. Whenever you go to the mango tree and pull one mango and come back, I'm maintaining that count in a counter. So that is this value, right? I is that one, the counter. But now I'm asking, I don't want the counter. Okay. I want what is the mango, which mango you are bringing in that counter. You're getting it right? What is my requirement? See, just I'll tell you in detail. We'll go little in detail. See, we said we have 10 mangoes. This mango is M1, M2. Okay, M10. These are my mangoes. When I come here for first time, I'll pull mango 1, 2. I'll pull the mango 2. I'll plug the mango 2. See, my counter will save these values. When I come here in a first loop, I'll pluck mango 1. When I come here second time, I'll pick mango 2. I'll come here fourth time, I'll pick mango 4. So my counter will only count how many times I went there. That's it. But my counter will not tell me which mango you have plucked, whether it is M1, M2. My counter doesn't know which value you plucked it. Just it will tell you how many times you have been there. That's it. Okay. Now I want, if I went for fifth time, what is the which mango I will pick it? I'll pick the M5 mango, right? Now I want that M5 value, not this counter value. Now I'm printing, till now I'm printing this counter values, but I want a pointer. We'll say this pointer. I'm printing the pointer value. Now I want to print the value. What is the value in that pointer? You're getting it right? 1 to 3 is a pointer. So, but I don't want 1 to 3. I want the values in that 1 to 3. So, how do I do it? You We have seen substring concept, right? Same, we need to use the substring here. Okay, I'm taking here instead of uh, L underscore reverse underscore value. Okay, I'm taking L reverse value here. Okay, L reverse value colon equal to substr of, always I want only one value, because uh, every loop I will only consider only one value. So I'm picking this in L and sorry, from L underscore value I am picking I comma 1 or 1 comma I comma 1 comma 1. Now I will print this one. What happened to this? So this one is not responding. One is not responding. Okay, comma 1. Instead of we need to go with here. 1 you notice, we'll see. See, I got what is the value that I'm printing now? I mean, no, earlier I printed the pointer values. Now I'm printing the values in the pointer. You're getting it right now? So how do I did it? Using substring thing which we used in our SQL. In SQL we have learned the substring concept, right? I use the same substring here, and that substring value I'm saving it this variable. This variable I'm printing it here. If I don't want to use this variable, directly you can print it this substring here itself, not an issue. You can print the substring log. You can directly write the logic here only. It's not a big deal. Okay. If you're familiar with the coding, you can directly use the logic. Okay. If at all you don't want to complex the things, just like this. Okay. You can print wherever you want. Okay. Just I use the SQL concept called substring, and I'm capturing that value in this variable. How do I capture? Colon equal to. If I use the colon equal to, this value will be saved here. Same. How do I save ma'am here? Uh, Just to get the difference. Difference between colon equal to and equal to. Equal to is a comparison operator. Colon equal to is an assignment operator. Difference between comparison and assignment operator is comparison operator will compare these two values. Assignment operator will pass these values to in this variable. It will save this value in these variables. Okay. So now again I need to concatenate the things. Okay. R VAL. Okay. R val colon equal to R val concatenate this one. Okay. That's it. No, I don't want to print this one. I'm printing that value here. I'm defining that one. Why I'm defining R val here? See. First I got M, next MA, next. So next, imagine this is not my value. Okay, I am using some Hyderabad. Okay, how it prints. Okay, am I reversing the string or I'm printing the string as it is? As it is, I'm printing. So how do I reverse the string? Just instead of concatenating this side, I'll concatenate this side. Okay, that's what we have done in earlier session. Okay, see, did string got reversed or not? HYDRABAD. Did string got reversed finally? Now I'll write one if condition here. After loop, I'll write if reverse val equal to initial value, this value. If both values are same, then then if. Okay. If both values are same, I'm printing value is palindrome. Okay. If it is both are not same, how do I say? I'll say else. Else value is not a palindrome. Okay. So now I don't want to print this one because this DBMS statements will print it only at the time of coding. But once you develop all the codings, you don't print these values every time. Only the final result will print it. That's it. See, what is the output that I got for Hyderabad? What is the output that I got it for Hyderabad? Not a palindrome. If I instead of Hyderabad, tell me some palindrome things. I'm saying, ma'am, what is the output I got? Hello? How? This is the logic how we wrote. Okay? You got it right?
Yes.
Do I need to explain this logic again? Till here, we are printing the pointer values, just the pointer. How many loops it ran, we are printing the loops. But from here, what we are doing, we are not printing the pointer values, we are printing the values in that pointer. You got it right?
Yes.
Okay. This is the common example that we see. I need output like this. Single star. In next line I need 2 stars. In third line I need 3 stars. So fourth line I need 4 stars. Fifth line I need 5 stars. Like this I need output. How do we write a logic for this? Hmm? Write a logic for this.
Con
See, here we need two things. Same example like your class and students. Okay? For
yes.
line to print line. So each line you need one loop. To print each line. Okay? For line or you say we'll say horizontal and vertical. For horizontal, we need one loop. Okay. For vertical, what is vertical? See, for 1 star, here 2 stars, here 3 stars, here 4 stars, here 5 stars. Okay. This is what? This is horizontal. Okay, vertical. Line 1, line 2, line 3, line 4, line 5. For vertical, okay, we need one loop. Okay, what one loop will do? One loop will move the pointer from one position to another position, and in second position, this second loop will print the stars. Okay, you got it right. Imagine this is a class 1. Okay, class 1, I print 1 star. Class 2, I selected 2 students. Class 3, I selected 3 students. Class 4, I selected 4 students. Class 5, I selected 5 students. Did both are same or not? Example wise. Okay. Don't confuse between stars and students. Both are same logics. Just we print different. Means the way we print is different. That's it. Okay. How do we print it? Yes. We'll take this logic. Okay. See, just I modify a little bit. That's it. I'll modify a little bit. This one is min and max. Means min value is always 1. Maximum, how many lines I want. Imagine next I want 6 lines. This is my maximum value. Minimum value is 1, maximum value is 6. So this is my minimum value, this is my maximum value. Okay. And this we'll use it later. Okay, you got it right. What is the minimum and what is the maximum value? Okay, for loop. Okay, so I don't print anything here. Okay, anything I print, I'll print it in this only. Okay, instead of 5, I'm taking here I. Okay, Control X. Okay, here I'm printing. Here what I'm doing, I'm concatenating strings. I'll concatenate colon equal to. I'm printing stars, right? Hmm? Stars, right? I'm printing star. I want to print star. Hello? I want to print stars. That's it. Like this. I'm printing. Okay. Concatenate like this. See, any major modifications I have done, Arpita? See, I'm saying here 1. I'm saying here 10. Apply. Is there any error here? So this is a mistake. See, minimum value I have passed 10. Maximum value I have passed 1. So I have done the reverse looping. Yes, now use the one here. So, did I got output? Did I got the desired output? I said I need output like this, but how I got an so where is
Mm,
the mistake I have done? See, mistake I have done is I have concatenating here, okay, but every loop I'm not refreshing it. It is saving the previous loop value. See, initially I have one star. In next loop I have added two more stars, so I have three stars. In when I come to third loop, already it is maintaining history and it is adding another three stars. You got it right? So every time when it complete it loop, I need to clear the cache or I need to clear the previous history. How do I clear? Just I'll copy the same value and every loop before it starting, I'm making it null. Means so after completion of first loop, when it start the second loop, I don't want any values, any previous values in this variable. So I'm making it null on each and every loop. You got it right? Why I'm making null? This will help you a lot in future. See, now I got in first loop, I got one value, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. You got it right now? Why I got stars like this now? Now it's fine, right? Earlier time what happened? This one star. Okay. This one star is concatenating here and becoming three. This three and this three I got six. Six and four I got 10. Okay. 10 plus 6, 16. Like that. The keep on the counting that increase. Now I got the desired output here. Okay.